What's happening, world? So that's a little sneak peek of my past and present, you heard me? Let me give you a little piece of me. Some of y'all gonna hear this and gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. And some of y'all is gonna be new. But I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, raised up on the south side in Park Projects. I know every city got one, but Park, it was crazy growing up in them streets, you heard me? If I had to give you two of the dangerous neighborhoods from back then, it would be Park and Boone Heights. Yeah, I mean, if you weren't from there, please don't get caught there, you heard me? It was even hard for people who was from there. Even though my mom tried her best to keep me on the positive wave, all I saw every day was dope selling, gang banging, this person getting murdered, that person going to prison. So all that stuff, it was like the norm for me. I remember I used to put a red bandana over my face in elementary. I was putting a red bandana over my face, covering half of my face. I knew what my Uncle Gun was. So I got a red bandana over my face. I got my Uncle Gun. I'm looking in the mirror like, I'm saying to myself like, yeah, you heard me? I mean, like, I remember like when I was in elementary, a few of my close friends, I got them to put the letter D on the outside of their hand with eraser. You know, if you roll the eraser on your skin long enough, hard enough, it make a scar, it make a mark. And that D would stand for a little street game. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Now I'm in middle school. I'm at Park Middle. And I'm playing sports now. So I'm like extra known. I'm like popular. I'm extra popular. Ain't good looking. Okay, my bad. I'm getting off subject. But it's to the point where I'm bringing a 38 revolver to school. I used to steal joints out the ashtray and go in the back of the apartment and smoke before I go to school. Okay. Let's go back to sports. I was one of the best things coming out of middle school, if not the best. But that summer, I spent $40 with a dope lady, and I made like 100 and something. And I was like, oh, school over with, you heard me? I mean, my mother used to think I was in bed, but I used to be climbing out the window going hustling. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit more. I went to Mountain View and Taft. Those are the names of some juvenile prisons in Tennessee. Mountain View was like the blood yard. I had a walk that was crazy, you heard me? I mean, the walk was so crazy that the top staff told me that I had to change my walk if I want to go home. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to show y'all that walk, man. Like, that walk was crazy, bro. I don't know who I thought I was when I was young, bro, but that walk, they said if I wanted to go home, I gotta change my walk. You know I changed that walk, you heard me? I mean, I thought I was super blood or something, you heard me? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, it was crazy back then in Mountain View. So, like I said, I'm thinking I'm super blood or something, you heard me? I used to go to sleep trying to make my hands make a B. Man, I used to go to sleep trying to make my hands make a B, you heard me? So I get out from there, and it's like I'm a young street guy or something. I was like the man of my generation, and I was highly respected from my generation, even from the generation before me. So let me tell you about the time I got shot. It was like on a Friday or Saturday night. I can't remember. So I'm posted up on Highland Hill, Hey, shout out to them back in the day, Triple H boys, you heard me? Okay, so I'm on Highland Hill. Of course, I'm selling dope. So this car pull up. I'm thinking it's a sale. You know, I'm thinking it's somebody trying to sell. I'm thinking it's somebody want to buy some work, you heard me? So as I'm like 12 feet from the car, a pistol come out the window and start shooting. I turn around and start running. It took me a minute to realize I was hit. I guess it was that MD 2020 that Budweiser I was on, you heard me? Okay, let's fast forward some more. I get locked up. This time I go to TEF and say, this a lot different from Mountain View. This ain't nowhere near like my yard. This yard full of Crips, GDs, and the little Vice Lords. Yeah, this was crazy stupid, you heard me? I was sleeping with a number 2 pencil in my hand. Say, hey, I was, okay, yeah, I went from making my hands make a B when I was sleeping to sleeping with a number 2 pencil, you heard me? Now, let me tell you about the first time I got into it at TEF. So I'm sitting down watching TV. I'm just a few feet from the TV. And this Crip walk up to the TV acting like he about to turn the channel. And as he turned around, he swing at me saying a disrespect word that Crips call Bloods. But, you know, that was the first and last time I got into it. You know, as time went on, me and little buddy got cool. Shoot, later on, he was braiding my hair, you heard me? See, that's the way the street life go. Everybody on the compound heard about me. And when you get locked up, word trouble. And real recognize real, and gangsters respect gangsters, you heard me? And I was both. But they had to let me know TEF was their yard. Now let me get to the part where I'm starting to see a little money. So I'm hustling good, making money, blowing money. I always had a saying, if you couldn't make no money out south, you just not a hustler, you heard me? I was like the first one out of my squad, DSB. What's happening, dog? You know, I was the first one out of my squad to get an apartment on the set. I was the first one out of my squad to get an apartment on the set, you heard me? On Derby Street. During this time, I'm listening to Jeezy heavy. I mean, this was my man. I felt like he was talking directly to me, seeing life through my eyes. I didn't really elevate in the dope game until I heard what he said in one of his verses. He said, if you can stack a gram, you can stack 10, dog. Hey, say, bro, ever since then, it was up from there, you heard me? So now I'm setting up shop in East Lake. What's happening, 4th Ave? Much love to y'all, boys. Much love to 4th Ave, man. The Ave showed me crazy love. They accepted me, man, like with open arms, man. I ain't gonna lie, they the one of the main reason that check went through the roof too, you heard me? I had like 4 different trap spots out there. I had a rental car for the whole summer. And then I went and bought a Tahoe. I put TVs and the big boy system all through that junk, you heard me? I used to sit in my back seat of my truck, smoking perk, drinking goose, watching the movie Blow. Hey, you couldn't tell me nothing, you heard me? Man, that was some good days. That was some good days, bro. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that was some good days, bro. So let me tell you, I was living a life. Then somebody snitched on me. Now I'm facing 20 years to life in prison. They end up giving me 26 years and 10 months. I've been gone from my family and kids ever since July the 7th, 2006. My last holiday was 4th of July. I was in a 300 downtown Chattanooga, looking at the fireworks through the sunroof. Now I'm sitting in prison, hoping I get part 2 of this sentence reduction. Everything that happened to me, though, I feel I know it happened for a reason. I know it happened for a reason, you heard me? The life I was living, I supposed to be dead or never coming home, you heard me? Everything I went through created FMP. Yeah, like, who would know? But everything I went through created FMP. Now I stand fit mentally and physically. And I'm riding this positive wave for life. Like, see, I feel it's not what you go through that define you as a person, but it's how you respond. It's how you respond from it. It's how you bounce back from it. I made a bad situation work for me. Now that I got my mind and body right, I'm willing and trying to help anybody who want it, who need it. I know I got what it takes, you heard me? I already made a difference in a lot of people's life, from people back here who work back here, from people who was locked up with me, even people on the street. I mean, I'm already doing my thing, you heard me? When I come home, I target the youth, but I'm also willing to help adults. You know, anybody can get it. See, this movement, this a positive movement. I mean, it's just a positive way, you heard me? It ain't all about working out. It's just about a positive way. It's about winning, you heard me? It's about surrounding yourself around the right people to win, you heard me? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Winning. Win, you heard me? And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm already winning. I mean, like, I'm in a good place mentally, you heard me? So, yeah, this movement is a positive movement, you heard me? Move with me. This movement, it already done started, and it's not stopping. Just the beginning of a never-ending movement, you heard me? Yeah, yeah, just the beginning of a never-ending movement. I was going extra hard, giving 110% when I was on that other wave. I'm putting that same energy even more into this positive wave I'm on. See, when I do something, I do it. It's no half-stepping. It's no so-so. It's not every now and again. It's all or nothing with me, you heard me? It's all in. So get ready. This the start of something big. FMP the movement. Mr. Let's Do It. King of the real way. Let's do it.